think, yeah, sitting back and giving thanks to the Lord, and accepting his gift. Like, I opened my eyes today, and I'm able to share, think, love, and contribute, feel, and all those emotions. Hate, if you don't want to like to mention them, but they're there. We're here on this earth. We're here as slaves for the Lord. We're here to serve others. We're not here to play the king and have the people that are coming in from working hard all day and be like, hey, how you doing? All right, good. Can you serve my food? Cook me and serve me food, and be that person. No, you got to be that person who actually helps everybody, takes care of everyone. Make yourself last if you want to be first. And it's a difficult thing, because who wants to do that? I mean, if you want to reach the kingdom of heaven, you want to be like Jesus. He says that if you had the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a tree, put it in the middle of the sea, and it would obey you. Isn't that like a power you want to have? Not to do such things, but to know that you're in the light of the Lord, like to yourself, because all those who endure and work for the Lord, right? We're behind everyone. So we really are not in the front yelling, me, 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 me. We're in the background, in the middle, not to be seen, because the right hand shouldn't know what the left hand is doing when you're doing God's work, right? So that means that as people of God's army, if you want to call that, or people call themselves God's warriors, or someone who facilitates and has the opportunity to work in a church and be a lot of people, is to bring more people in. Isn't to look important and be like, look, I work at the church, and a lot of people know I work at the church. No, it's to be that person, that slave that serves everyone, makes himself last, give up his shoes, his shirt, the shirt off the back. It's difficult to be that person. I get it. We're normal human beings, and we're all born. We were all born with that same, original sin of want, and don't want to give. We have to actually learn. Well, we were born perfect, right? When we were babies. Well, we were born with the original sin. But we don't start learning how things are until we reach a certain age. And at that point, we either have the habit, or we're going to have the habit, or we are long to get the habit. But if we get to this point where we realize that, hey, we have to give others. We have to help when we can. We have to assist, whether it needs to be assisting. We have to speak to others, pass the word of the Lord, let them know that the Lord exists. And through him, everything you want will be accomplished. And what it is really, you want to have a great life here, or a beautiful life in in God's world, because that's where it really matters. Who's here forever? I name it. Some of us are at least 50, 60, 70. Some of us are 80 and 90. They're blessed to be 100, a lot of us, right? Some of us, God bless, man. All you 100 years olds, and all you 90s, and all you 80s, and all you 70s, and all you 60s, and those 40s and 30s. They're not looking like everyone's sticking around. But at any rate, it's God's plan, and his plan is perfect. What I'm saying is that when you finally realize it at that age, that God's the one that you need to be talking to and getting with, then let yourself go, embellish in it, let your world flow free. I promise you, I've seen it, if you love Jesus, and no one's perfect, we make mistakes. Every day we have that, oops, I shouldn't have done that, or, oh man, I should be praying through that, or that wasn't good. Those moments, you know what I'm talking about. At any rate, man, God bless, man. Yeah, let's help more, let's give more, let's assist more. Let's be more loving. Let's share. Let's remind each other that we all come from God, and we all have the Spirit of God in us. But we have to work on being better people, with the gift. Because this is a gift. Being able to live and walk around and experience and have a new day to change things around and be better people. Be better people. Think of that mustard seed of faith. God bless, guys. Great day.